Champion Jonathan Banks, who went 7th round with the big American, lost over 8 to Edmund Gerber, who just boxed for the European title. Just recently lost in 5 to Gary Cornish, the big Highlander in Inverness. The problem he's got, Jim, all those names I mentioned, he's lost to them in the end, sooner or later, and you would think the same fate is going to befall him here. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, well, a fighter who's lost more than he's won, he's making up the numbers tonight. It's, you have to expect this, but I mean, it's quite right. You have to be careful with all talents. A good right hand from Joshua.
Yeah, rocked him there, rocked him early. And the legs are sagging, and he's really feeling that right hand here, Batlin. Oh, well, just to get through that. Don't want to take too many more of them. And Joshua knows he's got his number. Howard Foster's already looking at this, the referee. Inside the first minute.
Well, we're seeing what we expected to see, but I was quite surprised by the speed of that right hand from Joshua. That was terrific. You can see him warming to the pro game.
Talking big Richard Towers, the Sheffield heavyweight who's been sparring with Joshua, and he said the thing that really impressed him more than anything about Joshua was the way he adapts. Whatever you throw at him, he deals with it and comes back with something else. And again, every time Batlin feels one of those right hands, the legs shake. There's another one. Then the switch to the body. Sagged at the knees a bit there. The 37-year-old is probably thinking, what am I doing in here at the moment?
Yeah, I think Batlin had plans of putting up a show the way he started here tonight, but I think he's had his mind changed. He was hurt. He's been hurt a couple of times. He's still in there, thankfully. But being a little bit more circumspect now.
Said all the right things in the build-up for Batlin. He said, Joshua, he's a bit slow, flat-footed, stiff. But then he said, why do you bang a bit? He also admitted it's a totally different lifestyle. Paul's day starts at 5 a.m. with a run, then he has to get the kids to school, then he goes to work. I don't think Anthony has to worry about any of that just at the moment.
Batlin trying to be a little bit cagey now, getting his hands up, blocking the shots. Maybe a good time to go back down to the body again for Joshua. But it'd be nice to hear the final bell. I don't mean the end of the fight, I mean the end of the round.
Got a couple of jabs in there earlier, Batlin. He's done well, as we said, to regroup, because he looked like he was going to go in the first minute. Showed some reflexes there to get out of the way of that long right hand, but here comes the jab. Joshua taking his time. Looking to work for his openings. Not in any rush here.
Yeah, which is also good. He doesn't have the pressure of the crowd looking for the knockout like he's hurt there.
Not for the first time in this round. There is that bell you're waiting for, Jim. He survived the first 3 minutes, Paul Batlin. His brother Peter there, the cut man.
No, Joshua, very business-like there. I mean, he's huge, he's powerful, he's athletic, he's talented, everything going for him, and not in any hurry whatsoever. He wants to do the job cleanly, to be messy, just picking his punches nicely.
Round 2 of this 6-rounder. There was a shrug almost from Paul Batlin as he went to his corner at the end of that first round, as if to say, boy, this is going to be a painful night's work. Stitching the body shot there. Joshua leading off with a left hand to the body. Oh, nailed him. That right hand. Now is Batlin going to get up? He doesn't know where he is, Batlin, and I think Howard Fox is waving that off. There's a bad cut over the eye as well. Now is he going to let him carry on? Well, he is.
Well, I think body language says, I want out of there, I would have got him out of there.
I think one more punch will get him out of there, and I think Howard Foster's getting ready to step in here because nobody wants to see Batlin get hurt. Body shots coming in, he's all over the place here, and that's it. The towel comes in. Howard Foster says that's enough. And a smile at the end from Paul Batlin, who says, yeah, I've been in with something special there. Well, it was a 2-punch combination, but it was the right hand just exploded on the eyebrow of Paul Batlin. And that was right there, the fight ender. I mean, goodness knows how Batlin got up from that.
Well, the speed of the right hand surprised me in the opening round from Joshua, and surprised Batlin at the beginning of the second. And that's a terrific punch. And the way, in the injuries he got back up, I thought it was over at that point. I mean, look at the way he's crumbled to the floor here. Stands up and blood flowing from an eye. I think we've seen enough, thankfully, Howard Foster. I mean, okay, you're dealing with a fighter's pride. He wants to put up a show, but the night had caved in on him. It was time to get him out of there. Thankfully, he wasn't forced to take too many more. I tell you, that was another terrific performance. It's what we expect from Josh at this stage. We can't go overboard. But he's doing what's expected of him, but he's doing it very, very well.
Yeah, that's the point, isn't it? It's you like what you're seeing of him. You're not going to go overboard, as you say. You're not going to go out and win a world title tomorrow. We're not looking at another Lomachenko here or anything like that. But everything that you're asking him to do, everything you're hoping to see from him, you're seeing.
Yeah, and credit to Butland. He didn't grab hold.
50 seconds of the second round. The referee has stopped this contest with Batlin unable to continue. Your winner and still undefeated, the future People's Champion, Anthony Joshua!